Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Monday. Thanks for clicking on the Monday Afternoon Weather Webcast for June 9th, 2014. I'm meteorologist Nate Harrington. After a very wild weekend weather-wise, especially on Sunday with widespread severe weather in the Wiregrass, lots of damage around. If you haven't checked out our Forewarned Weather Team Facebook page, I urge you to do so because we've got some pretty amazing stuff on there from yesterday. Damage in Dothan, lightning strikes, two really good pictures of lightning strikes, which is very tough to do. A lot of lucky shots out there, but some pretty neat pictures from yesterday, and relatively unscathed. Did see some damage around the Wiregrass, but didn't have any reports of injury, so that's always a good thing. Today, much different, much quieter, however, much warmer and much more humid this afternoon. Basically cloud-free, just a few puffy cumulus clouds, and there's not a whole lot of vertical building to these clouds either, so that just shows you the upper atmosphere isn't primed for any sort of rain here, and it won't be until most likely the middle of the work week. So 90s all around, 88 in Troy, 88 in Destin, and 89 in Panama City, the only spots that are below 90 degrees. And when you factor in the dew points that are in the upper 60s and low 70s, yeah, it's that time of year, we've got heat indices that feels like temperature, which are pretty close to 100 degrees, mid-90s for most. Donaldsonville, I'm not quite sure their humidity reading or their dew point reading 77. I don't know if I buy that. There's still a lot of crops out there, but 77 is kind of high. But middle and upper 90s is what it feels like, especially down near the beach. It feels almost near 100 degrees down there. So a very warm and very sticky day. That sweat factor is high this afternoon. I think I'm going to make a sweat factor index. I'm going to call it something cool. All right, your clouds and rain over the Gulf Coast, basically dry, basically non-existent. Some sea breeze showers starting to fire up down in North Florida, down the peninsula of Florida, and some rainfall and some thunderstorms out to our west. Let's check those out. This is all part of a big upper-level low-pressure system, and we've got a lot of rain and thunderstorm activity that's moved through Texas and be moving into Louisiana, making inroads to the east, but this will not affect our weather until Wednesday. But folks that have been starved for rain, North Texas, Oklahoma, into Kansas, they are getting some good rain today. So that is some very, very good news for those folks. They've been in a severe drought here for the last couple of years, and it's not going to do much to relieve the drought conditions, but any sort of rain is welcome in those parts of the country, and it looks like they're getting some good rain out of this, and they will for the next day or so. So I wanted to describe the water vapor imagery. Why are we dry? Why is this not going to affect us? Well, we've got some drier air in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. That's what the water vapor shows. It shows moisture content and the general flow of the middle levels of the atmosphere. The drier air in place, it's not going to move too much, and that's going to suppress any thunderstorm development, and that's why our clouds, even though we've got some out there right now, they're not going to be too high. They're not going to be too vertically stacked. So the white puffy cumulus clouds, that will be about all we'll see here for the next couple of days until we get to Wednesday. This is the mid-levels of the atmosphere, that circle you see there in the Midwest. That is the area of low pressure, and it starts to weaken and move to the north and east, but still enough energy down here by Wednesday to see some showers and thunderstorms. So watch the futurecast, about the same deal. We'll see that low kind of meander to the east a little bit, more showers and thunderstorms to Louisiana, Mississippi, northern Alabama tomorrow, especially tomorrow morning and early afternoon. Then we'll see those showers start to fill in back where they were on Tuesday for Wednesday, but a little bit more eastern extent for them into Alabama, North Florida, and Georgia, as well as that low continues to move to the north and east. So some rainy days for us. We just have to wait until Wednesday. Future temperatures tomorrow morning, I think middle 70s. Fog will be a problem. A lot of moisture still left over from the rainfall yesterday, so we'll see some fog when you wake up tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow afternoon temperatures, it's going to be warm. By 1 o'clock, we'll already be close to 90 degrees. That dry air in the mid-levels of the atmosphere are sure going to do a number on our temperatures. So 94s, 95s, maybe 96s in some of the hottest spots for tomorrow afternoon. Thanks for clicking on the Afternoon Weather Webcast. If you have any questions, this will be on those social media sites you see down there below, YouTube first, then Google+, also Facebook and Twitter. And hopefully everyone stays cool for the next couple of days. It's going to be pretty warm around here. We'll see you back here on Tuesday.